way down deep, where the woods grow tall, where the creek runs fast and the critters crawl. We're building dreams with a gunpowder spark, sipping on bourbon till skies go dark. It's a backwoods ballistics and bourbon intuition, with a boom and a bang and a shot of shine. Scooter and Cubby are backwoods grooving, blowing up shit while Mountain Dewing, with a barrel-aged plan and a redneck crew. It's grit, it's guts, it's a wild old mission.
Welcome again to Backwoods Ballistic and Bourbon. We're back in the shack again.
Today, got a suppressor of mine here, one I especially like. This is Microtech Defense Industries. This is their R-squared K9 is the way I believe they were referred to it. We are going to talk about cleaning. I will admit I don't clean a lot of my rifle suppressors. Pistol suppressors, like the 9mm right here, I do clean a little bit more than not. Suppressor cleaning is going to be different for a lot of different materials that you've got. This is going to be a titanium. You can do ultrasonic cleaning with this. You can use a lot of different chemicals. Other suppressors made of aluminum, you definitely are not going to want to ultrasonic that. This particular guy right here has a lot of different tools in with it.
Now, did all this come with this?
This is a complete kit. You can buy this like this. This was actually one that they made for the military. Got a contract on it, filled that contract, and then I was able to snag one of these up after they did that and sold them to the civilian market. But this is exactly how it comes. Nice waterproof material here, so you get your greasy hands, dirty hands all over it. You just wipe it right off.
Nice.
Tools right in here. Now this is going to be what you can use if you're at the house. These are all the breakdown tools for it. But all your tools are right inside this suppressor. So if you're out in the field and you don't have all this and you're packing it out, you know, all you want is this. What you've got here is you take your end cap, you just pull that off. You've got O-rings and everything inside here. These are captured. These baffle stacks in here, it's captured by a little plate right in there. So if you'll notice, right inside here, it's got a special shape that you will use to take the end off here that attaches to your muzzle. There you go. There's that. All your different parts, you just pull them out. There's your spring. All that, and you can see how dirty that is. I'm gonna have all kinds of GSR on my hands now. But now, this piece right here locks back in. And now you've got your tool to stick in here and take that first retainer, baffle stack retainer out. You just twist it. Get my hands to work here.
Now, just a quick question. With a lot of your suppressor breakdown, you said all the tools are right there in the top of the cap.
This suppressor.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
yeah, excuse me. Not all suppressors, but with this particular one. Now, does this cap ever get too tight to where you couldn't get it off and you would need something to get it off when you're out in the field?
I have not experienced that.
Okay.
I have not experienced that yet. This is made of some high quality stuff. This is very light as well. But I have not had it get stuck. So now that I've got that off, oh, time for a drink. Okay. good stuff. So, got an O-ring right here. That's one way to take it out. I'll just keep that together right on that. These are in there a little bit. You can see that if they don't just want to shake out, that'll be okay. Comes with a little bitty tool in here that you can use to hammer that out. Well, not really hammer it out. You don't want to beat on it.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. But I'll just use that to just push my baffle stack out.
Remember, guys, lick your fingers clean after this.
Or let him lick your fingers in. We won't do that. There's your baffle stacks. You can see how dirty these are.
Again, whenever you're cleaning anything, PPE is always a good idea.
But I'll lick my fingers afterwards.
Go with your best gut instinct. It's always, I mean, safety first, guys, to be honest. I mean, clean, you know, if you're cleaning anything, wear some gloves. Don't follow us. We're backwoods. We don't care. But don't follow us.
Yeah, you're going to have lead and other stuff in here. Bad stuff. But, so that's really it. That's the breakdown here. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, these, you can use a lot of different cleaners on them that you would use to clean your gun. Same stuff. Your rags, wipe them down. You don't have to get these things polished. They just have to be relatively clean. Thing with rifles and pistols, 9mm varieties, stuff like that, especially in the rifle side, a lot of that, the temperatures and pressures will kind of clean that carbon out. Now, I'm no expert. A lot of people have done this, but that's kind of my school of thought on that. So that's kind of the way that I would clean a lot of these. Really straightforward. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole procedure in front of you, but pretty straightforward.
Now, I'm new to the suppressor game. When putting all this back together, do these baffles have to go in a certain way, or can they just...
So some suppressors, they do require an alignment. You're going to want them. It's going to increase your accuracy. A lot of suppressors nowadays, they are actually designing them. And you can see the way that these go together. They've actually got little grooves cut out that match. So if you notice, as I rotate that around, unless it actually is lined up, it's not gonna fit in.
Okay.
So that is going to be
the top part. Looks
the top one.
Yeah.
So you see how that lines up?
Nice.
So you just rotate them around, get them relatively close. Now you will notice, you see how these are half cut? Mm-hmm. They're raised and then half cut. So it's pretty much 180 degrees out.
Okay.
That's going to be how those go together.
Nice.
This one actually, I believe, is supposed to be on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's a little bit smaller. So you have those in there like that. And then you will just put them. You can do it a lot of different ways. You know, you can... There we go. It's just dirty.
That's why it's time to clean that suppressor.
It's not time. It's not time.
They're going to know.
They're not going to know. How will they know?
They're going to know.
Jeez. All right. So that goes in. Now, this suppressor, when those baffle stacks go in, there is a specific spot that those will line up. You can sit there and wiggle that around a little bit. You'll feel when it actually locks in. Other suppressors, it's not going to matter. Some of them are just baffle stacks. You just put them in. There's no alignment. This one's a little more specific, but it's really intuitive.
Now, what is the price on the Microtech suppressor?
I believe this exact kit is somewhere around 1,000, a little over 1,000 on the retail market. I think that's a really good buy, and
Absolutely.
well worth all this. And look, I've got GSR all over my fingers. Should have worn PPE.
Dip them in your bourbon. That's a good solvent.
I prefer drinking it.
I understand. I understand.
So once that's in there, you can just hand tighten that, and you will know if your baffle stack is not put in for this particular suppressor, if it is not in all the way, because you will not be able to put this end cap all the way in and it flush. But my stack is in right, it's flush, we're all good. So I just did that as a check, but I'm gonna have to take this back off because I've got to put my little piston back in here, line my notches back up, drop my spring in, drop that, and then use it. Just kind of got to press down, find your alignment. You don't want to cross thread that.
No.
So that's in there, a little bit of tightening till it's snug. Same thing, put the end cap back on after you've cleaned it.
You're just going hand tight with that?
Hand tight. Once it's flush, there's no reason to crank that. And there you go. All your suppressors cleaned up, put back together, ready for another range time. What do you think?
I think I'm going to try to clean my suppressor.
I think you need to buy this one.
From you?
No.
We can't do that.
You need to buy your own. This one is mine.
I understand.
There are many like them, but this one's mine. Ready to go.
Well, that concludes, I guess, our video for today on suppressor cleaning breakdown. Now, again, not all suppressors break down and clean the same way. There's a lot of great videos on YouTube for those specific suppressors to get cleaned and broke down. Leave in the comments, what's your favorite suppressor? Which one have you found easiest to clean? Which one have you found hardest to clean? Let us know.
Let us know for sure.
Again, Backwoods Ballistic and Bourbon. Till the next episode, like, subscribe, and click that bell.
This is how we country down in the boondocks. This is how we country out.